We're living in a time where artificial intelligence is evolving so quickly that it's already outpacing our ability to understand, regulate, and control it. Imagine a future where machines not only outperform humans in every task, but also make decisions that affect our lives in ways we can't predict. That future may not be as far off as you think. And here's why that's terrifying. Artificial intelligence is no longer just a sci-fi concept. It's here, and it's developing faster than we ever imagined. Whether it's ChatGPT, self-driving cars, or AI-powered medical diagnostics, we're seeing breakthroughs every day. But with this rapid evolution comes a new set of dangers, ones that we may not be prepared for. The problem isn't just that AI is growing, but that it's growing in ways we can't fully predict or control. So what exactly makes AI's rapid evolution so terrifying? Let's dive into the most pressing concerns about our increasingly intelligent machines. AI is developing at an exponential rate. In the early days of AI, progress was slow and steady, but now, breakthroughs are happening almost daily. In just the past few years, we've seen AI go from basic problem-solving systems to highly advanced models that can generate human-like text, create art, and even make complex decisions. And it's not just in specialized fields. AI is beginning to impact nearly every part of our lives, from healthcare to entertainment to finance. The issue is, we can't keep up. For example, GPT-3, released only a few years ago, was considered a groundbreaking model, but now models like GPT-4 and GPT-5 are already pushing the boundaries of what AI can do, with more powerful capabilities and less understandable decision-making processes. The more complex AI becomes, the harder it is for us to predict how it will behave in various scenarios. We're essentially riding a speeding train without knowing when or where it will stop. One of the most terrifying aspects of AI is how it makes decisions. Right now, AI systems like self-driving cars and medical diagnostic tools are already making decisions that directly affect people's lives. While these machines are designed to follow certain rules and guidelines, their decision-making processes are based on algorithms that we don't fully understand. Take autonomous vehicles, for example. These cars have to make life-or-death decisions in split seconds. Who does the car prioritize if there's an unavoidable accident, its passengers or pedestrians? Right now, these decisions are programmed by humans, but with more advanced AI, the decision-making could become less human-driven and more machine-driven, with outcomes that are difficult to predict or morally complicated. The scariest part, as AI gets smarter, it may start making its own decisions based on data we don't have access to or even understand. It may prioritize efficiency or optimization over human well-being. The potential consequences of this are staggering. Imagine a world where AI systems make life-changing decisions for you without you even knowing how or why they made those choices. AI is already reshaping industries, and the speed at which it's advancing suggests a future where millions of jobs could be automated. We're not just talking about factory jobs, we're talking about white-collar jobs in fields like finance, law, and healthcare. AI models are capable of analyzing data, writing reports, diagnosing diseases, and even offering legal advice, all tasks that were once the domain of highly trained professionals. As machines take over more and more jobs, the question becomes, what happens to the people who lose their livelihoods? While some argue that AI will create new job opportunities, the reality is that many workers will find it incredibly difficult to transition into new fields. The pace of AI evolution is simply outstripping the pace at which humans can adapt. And this is not just an economic issue, it's a social and ethical one. What happens when a large portion of society is displaced by technology they didn't have control over? The resulting instability could lead to a new wave of inequality and even social unrest. We've all heard of the concept of superintelligence, where AI surpasses human intelligence and becomes self-aware. While this might sound like science fiction, experts in the field are seriously concerned about the risks associated with creating machines that are smarter than us. If we build AI that can outthink humans in every aspect, we're essentially handing over the reins to machines that could have goals and priorities that differ from ours. Elon Musk, Stephen Hawking, and other prominent figures have warned that if AI development goes unchecked, it could lead to catastrophic consequences. We might inadvertently create a system so powerful that it starts making decisions that harm humanity in the pursuit of its own goals. This is what's called the alignment problem. How do we ensure that an AI's goals align with human values? The terrifying possibility is that AI could become so advanced that it might decide that humans are a hindrance to its existence, or even to the planet's. Once AI surpasses human intelligence, it could potentially do things we cannot predict or control. In the worst-case scenario, we could be rendered obsolete or worse. The most terrifying part of AI's rapid evolution is that we're in a race to develop it, and no one really knows where it's heading. Right now, AI development is happening at a breakneck pace, with little to no comprehensive regulation in place. Companies and countries are pushing AI to its limits, often for commercial and military gain, with very little oversight on the potential risks involved. We've already seen instances where AI systems are used unethically, like the Chinese government's use of AI for surveillance or companies using AI to manipulate consumer behavior. And with AI evolving so quickly, it's hard to imagine a world where we have sufficient time to put meaningful regulations in place. The big question is, who's in charge? Who decides how AI is used? And what safeguards are in place to ensure it doesn't spiral out of control? The answer, for now, is no one. And that lack of control is one of the scariest aspects of AI's rapid development. The truth is, AI's evolution is happening faster than we can keep up with, and that's a problem. From unpredictable decision-making to job losses and the risks of superintelligence, the potential dangers of AI are real. We're facing a future where we might be forced to reckon with machines that are smarter, faster, and more powerful than we ever anticipated. The question is, are we prepared for that future? Can we keep pace with AI's rapid advancements and ensure it remains a force for good? Or will we find ourselves powerless in a world controlled by machines? The answers aren't clear, but one thing is certain. AI's evolution is a ride we're all on, whether we're ready or not. If you're as concerned about the future of AI as we are, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts on how we can navigate this brave new world. Let's start the conversation before it's too late.